screen. You can't see my screen. Let me share. Let's see. I don't even know how to share the screen. Okay. Okay, share. Can you see me? It's not see me, but see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right, perfect. Perfect. Let me see this. So, we would like to talk about object inheritance, and what was that? Inheritance, inheritance properties, methods in initiation,
Okay.
instantiation. Sorry, yeah. So let's start with the object creation. So in I have done a lot of object, not a lot, but pretty good amount of object oriented programming. And when it comes to JavaScript, it was a little bit different. Um, so as we see here in the code, I'm making a function, but there's actually two ways to make a object in JavaScript. So this is one of the way, and I decided to take. I feel like most of the JavaScript programmers do it this way. But there's another way, which is using by classes, which is a little bit more complicated, I guess. Not really for me, because I have done this before. I mean, I have done the objects with classes before, so that's kind of easier for me. But so we instantiate a function, and this device has different variables in it. And what we do after that, make this device a function as a function. And what we do here, we just prototype it, and we put a setters. So setter. So this setter can set the variables in this object. So as we see, we pass the screen, CPU, and RAM and GPU, set all of those variables. So basically, that's basically an object already. So what I tried to do was to create a function laptop. So as we see, this is created, and then I instantiate, since the laptop has a battery, I decided to instantiate the battery life and the laptop name. It should kind of be brand, but like I was like, I don't really care. It can be name. So I put the name, and then what I'm trying to do here, as we see, I say laptop.prototype equals new device. So that basically means that whatever device has here, this setter will be inherited to the prototype. So now laptop prototype has battery life, name, screen size, CPU, RAM, storage, and GPU. So basically, this device object gives laptop its properties, and here I put a getter. This so if you have learned in another like programming classes what the getters are and setters and those kind of things are, but this is better to set and get the variables from the object. If you are doing like a little bit more complicated programming, such as like Java or C++, and if you are doing a enterprise level programming, it is very important to use setters and getters, and then use use variables, the private variables. That will kind of helps a program. It makes it more secure. So right now I'm just setting the battery life, and then I also set the what is this? Oh, I'm putting the getter for the battery life, and I'm putting the setter for the battery life. I kind of wanted to show you also how this happens, and then here I also set the name, not set, but put the setter for the name of the battery life. What I do next is kind of cool. So then I'm creating a del variable, and then I'm making this del as an object. Make it as an object, create an object out of this del, and when I say laptop.prototype, I'm just saying basically make this del inherit the laptop's properties. So after I do this, now del has a laptop properties, and then laptop properties have has the device properties. So so it's like three-way inheritance. This is kind of a grandson of a device, and then it kind of comes like it inherits to the device. The laptop inherits from the device, and then Dell inherits from the laptop. And then what I'm doing here, I'm just setting, as you see, Dell.set properties, the variables, and this set properties is defined right here. And then as we see, this function takes screen, CPU, RAM, storage, and GPU. And then I'm passing screen, CPU, the storage, not storage, RAM, storage, and GPU right here. So what happens next is that I'm just set the battery life, which means 1 hour, name, this name property here. An object called del, name is del, battery life is hour, and then we have all of those properties for the laptop, basically. Now, so now I'm making another object. This is kind of a better example. So I'm making another object, and I say now this object is HP, and then this HP is a laptop, and now I'm saying that HP.set properties. I'm setting the properties, this HP, and then setting the name, which is basically HP NVK20, and then setting the battery life, and I'm consoling it out. And then there's print out this one too. So now if I will open a browser, run this code, which is right here, and I will go to the console.log, I can see that I printed out del, which is let's see, this right here, dot name. Let me move this one around. So we can see that it prints out dot name, which is del, and then prints out the screen size, which is 16.5, and then prints out battery life, which is right here, and then it prints out this, which is HP NVK24. 4 is a RAM.